It's obvious that people will only talk about the wins and the victories and the victory margins and the surround sound around it. But as a cricketer, and you are one of those who's seen it from as close as one can get. How important are the defeats, the lessons that you get from a match which people say was so close yet so far?
I think there's always learning, whether you win or you lose. And I think that's what not only cricket, other sport also teaches you. I think that's what happened with Rohit Sharma and company after they lost the finals against Australia. They were able to introspect, they were able to understand the defeat. We keep saying that luck was not on our side, a better side won. That's bound to happen, but why did it happen? And I think if you're able to address the issue that took place in the final game, or whenever there is a defeat, only then you can learn from there. I think that's what Rohit Sharma has done. It took him a long, long time to recover from there. If you recall, during the IPL, his form was not up to the mark. But full credit to Rohit Sharma, the way he was able to inspire himself. Along with Rahul Dravid, they were able to stitch together a side which they felt can play the brand of cricket which Rohit Sharma demanded from his side. So this is completely Rohit Sharma's side. He kind of handpicked each and every player. And that is why right at the beginning, there was so much of clarity in his selection process. Right in the beginning, he said, I want 4 spinners because it's very sure, being to West Indies much before also, that on those tracks, you would require 3 seamers. He was hoping that Hardik Pandya comes good, which he eventually did. So everything fell in place to the Indian side. And this is what his learning is all about. So from you learn from a defeat, you learn from your previous tours in those conditions. So India was very clear in terms of the kind of resources they wanted to play with, the kind of combination they wanted to go ahead with.
Right.
And finally for India, all that fell in place at the right time.
Rahul, I'm coming to you. It's high time that we have a song going. But before that, Alan Sippy, just look at the pictures and we'll put them on your screen. On the left of your screen are pictures, and they'll come as we speak, of Rohit Sharma, I think using a napkin to clean the cup. What does this tell you? And contrast this to what the Australians did after winning the World Cup.
Yes, this is immense, you see, because India has been starved for a while. India is such a cricketing nation that demands that the Indian players win. There's so much pressure, on the Indian cricket team. Australia has pressure, England, all the teams have pressure. But in India, this is a cricketing nation. The religion is complete religion. So the demands are incredible. And for them, this current Indian team to win the World Cup, they realize what they have achieved. They realize what they've done. It will sink in a few more days, because right now the euphoria is there and they're going to various parties and celebrations, whatever. They will soon sit back with their families and their loved ones, and they will understand what they've done is remarkable. What they've done is that they've left a legacy for the rest of the generation to follow. The youngsters of today will try to emulate them. The youngsters of today would want to be the next Rohit Sharma, the next Virat Kohli, or the next Bumrah. So this is incredible, because these guys have not only won the World Cup, they've won it in somebody else's backyard. They've gone abroad, beaten every other team, and won in style. So everyone realizes the importance of this. This is the reason you see so much euphoria on the street, so much euphoria in the country.
No, but significance apart, Saba, I was talking about this photo. I'm sure you remember this, what the Australians did after winning the World Cup. They put their, Shinjoy. What does this tell you?
Well, I'm quite surprised to see that, because generally, we can talk about that photo, but generally, I think Australians, they also respect the sport. And that is the reason why they have won so many ICC events. But it also speaks about the different side of Rohit Sharma, because he really coveted this trophy. So now, when it belongs to the country, he feels there is a need to keep it secure and safe and tidy, and I think that's what Rohit Sharma has done. So it's his personality that has come out. But having said that, I feel that now India is at the cusp of dominating cricket for the next 10 years, or more for that matter, because India's bench strength is very strong, and all that has happened because of the kind of input with Rohit Sharma and the other senior cricketers have provided to this team.
So, Saba, while you're saying, I'm sorry to cut you off there, but you didn't mean to interject. But while you're making this point, if I were to ask you, who are the 2, 3, or 4 cricketers who will see Indian cricket in the next 10 years?
Oh, there are so many of them. Look at Shubman Gill, look at Rinku Singh. Hardik Pandya is still quite young. He can continue for another 4 to 5 years. You have Akshar Patel, you have Kuldeep Yadav, you have Ravi Bishnoi, you have Washington Sundar, you have Ruturaj Gaikwad, you have Yashasvi Jaiswal, Abhishek Sharma. So we have so many cricketers who can play all three formats. I think in that sense, I'm sure Alan would also agree with me that India is blessed to have such newcomers or youngsters coming through the system who can play all three formats of the game. Very few countries, I don't think even Australia or England for that matter, are blessed with this kind of individuals.
Right.
Look at Yashasvi Jaiswal, a young cricketer who can play all three formats. Look at Shubman Gill, who can do the same. Right. Look at our bowling side. So I think that way, India is in such a healthy space as of now. And that's why I reiterate that I think India, next 10 years or more for that matter, can win many more World Cups and can dominate international cricket.
This